All right, everybody, so we all know how loyal Canadians can be, and as costs rise and tariffs affect prices right across the country, that loyalty can often pay off.
So here to help us get the most money out of our loyalty programs is our resident money expert, Melissa Leong. Welcome back to the show.
Good to see you. All right, so let's dive in. Pretty much everybody I know has one of these cards. So why do we love them so much?
Because they save you money, there's fun perks, and it also makes shopping like a little bit more fun, right? But a 2017 report said that Canadians are sitting on a whopping $16 billion in unredeemed loyalty points. Yeah.
I'm not part of that group.
That is a lot of money that we're just leaving on the table.
Well, listen, it can be almost overwhelming because there's so many loyalty programs out there. So how do we choose the ones that are right for us?
Okay, I mean, you're right, because 90% of companies have some sort of loyalty program aspect to it, but they're not all created equal. So what you want to do is you want to focus on three things. Fit, focus, flexibility. So we're going to talk about fit. We're going to talk about the things that are best for your lifestyle, your preferences. What do you actually value? My husband, he's in love with the sample ladies at Costco, where he lives half the other time. So it makes sense that he has a Costco MasterCard to get cash back at his other home. The next thing you want to do is you want to look at focus. So Canadians are a member of an average of like 14 loyalty programs. Again, that is a lot to have, you know, your concentration is sort of dispersed everywhere. So you want to find three to five of the ones you use the most. So open your digital wallet where hopefully you've downloaded all of your cards to, and then pick the ones you use the most. My parents, they're in Winnipeg, they love Safeway, and they will use their Scene Plus points and collect
We
them.
have a Safeway fan.
Yeah, someone over there.
Yeah,
Someone's all excited.
So they actually collect points for prescriptions at participating pharmacies. That's useful for them. And then they then they redeem 1,000 points for $10 off grocery, makes them happy. And finally, flexibility. Making sure that you are redeeming points easily and at places that you care about. So travel, groceries, gas, whatever it is. So if we use air miles, for example, they can be, people think, oh, air miles, travel. It's not just travel. Merchandise, store credit even, and e-vouchers. So 95 cash miles transfers over to $10 at participating partners.
Good to know.
Okay, so you've picked your 3 to 5 that you love the most. So how do you get the most out of this program, your program?
You want to know where to shop. Because, okay, for example, let's use Aeroplan, which is Air Canada's loyalty program. They have partnerships with Starbucks and Uber Eats, but you're not going to get those points just by shopping. You have to make sure that your account is linked. So, for example, Petro-Canada points linked to your Triangle Rewards, which is Canadian Tire app. You want to make sure those accounts are linked, so go in. Or you can go and open the loyalty programs app on your phone. Do it once a week, double check. If you're going into a store, if you're going into Canadian Tire, you're going to open your Triangle Rewards app and you're going to see, oh, toilet paper is 10 times the points today. It's like a flash sale on points. And so it makes it a little bit more fun. Also, you want to shop strategically. So if you know you have a big purchase coming up, so you're buying an Xbox for your kid's birthday, you can buy it through Aeroplan's e-store, and then you'll get bonus points. Or maybe you wait till, you know, Shoppers Drug Mart has one of their 20 times the points sale, right? And then you buy it then. So they're going to have bonus redemption events. You want to wait for those. A lot of them are coming up in the run-up to the holidays, so you want to keep your eye out.
Okay, good. Okay, so what's your favorite loyalty point hack?
Oh, well, the one that I mentioned, basically being smart with redemptions. You want to be a superstar when it comes to redeeming your points. So know that travel, for example, your points will stretch further than if you're going to redeem for merchandise. And have a plan in place. So when I'm in the grocery store and the cashier says, hey, you want to, redeem your points for $10 groceries, $20 groceries, I say no.
Why?
No, thank you. Because I am saving them for a big ticket item or for a big ticket event. So for example, I had 250,000 PC Optimum points, which I was gonna use.
You're rich.
Wow.
I was hoarding.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Wait a minute, that sounds like a lot, but you can redeem them for normally $250 towards your purchase at Shoppers Drug Mart.
yeah.
But I waited because if you wait to a redemption event on Black Friday, instead of getting $250, I got $400.
What?
So that's an extra
Okay.
$150.
Because-
I was treating myself. I'm like, I need one of those red light masks. I want.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you're good because I'm like, you know what? Life's too short. I don't know what tomorrow brings. Redeem those points.
That's right.
Get those $10 out. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I will save them up. I'll
It's
try.
better than hoarding, so at least
Yes.
you're using them.
All right. So some loyalty programs actually charge a fee. So when is it worth paying for one?
You want to do the math. You want to see whether or not this is something that the perks are going to maybe outweigh the fee. So for example, a lot of credit cards have, an annual fee, but sometimes the perks outweigh that annual fee. So my cousins, for example, they live in Calgary. They travel a lot within Canada. They have a big family, and they have a WestJet MasterCard because it gives them up to 8 people traveling on the reservation get free first check baggage. And they also get the companion voucher for one flight, 1 year. And so that for them is worth it. Also, so if you're gonna use the perks, if you like airport access, lounge access, or whatever, my friends are cinephiles. They are members of CineClub, which is Cineplex's loyalty program. So for $10, they live at the movie theaters, so they get discounts on concessions, they get discounts on tickets. That to them is worth it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is a ton of great news, but the skeptic in me says it can't be all great news. So what are the traps we should avoid when it comes to loyalty programs?
You don't want to just spend for the sake of spending. So don't.
I'm very
If you
frugal.
are spending extra money just to earn points, you're not saving money. You are losing money. I had a friend who was very excited about getting to Rouge Tier in the Beauty Insiders Sephora's loyalty program, but she had to spend $1,000 to get there. And she was just very motivated to spend that $1,000. That doesn't make sense. Or on your credit card, if you're carrying a balance because you're excited about that 1% cash back or whatever, you're paying 20% in interest. The math ain't mathing.
Yep.
And so
Okay.
finally, you also want to make sure that you understand what are the rules of this loyalty program? When are the expiry dates? Because I just heard a story 10 minutes ago that somebody lost all of their points because they let their account go inactive. So for 24 months, they didn't redeem, they didn't earn, and then they lost all their points, and that's sad, right? And so, as we said, a lot of that stuff is waiting for you. So if we go back to air miles, for example, there are enough air miles out there that people need to redeem that will translate to tens of thousands of flights to Hawaii. So is that you? Are you in Toronto and you're
Not
part
me.
of that 127 million miles that need to be redeemed today?
Wow.
So make sure that you have a plan, don't hoard, and it could save you money and you can get a lot more for less.
We're auditing our loyalty programs tonight. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick break, everybody. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.